Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV, proudly backed for the season by Ladbrokes. It's team news time. The team is out. The Liverpool team to play Chelsea in an hour's time is Lloris Karius in nets, Nathaniel Klein, Dejan Lovren, Van Dijk, Andrew Robertson, Gini Wijnaldum, Trent Alexander-Arnold, James Milner, Salah, Firmino, Mane. There you go. My word. Okay. So the only real surprise is that Trent Alexander-Arnold's come in and it looks like he's either going to be in midfield or he's going to be a wing-back. If we play a 4-3-3, then I imagine he'd take one of the eights, maybe leave Gini to play that number 6 role. The alternative is a 3-4-3, matching what Chelsea will probably do with the 3 at the back. We're playing Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andrew Robertson as your wing-backs, with Wijnaldum and Milner in the centre of the park. Front three's going to say the same whatever. Listen, Tom did an admirable job on the starting 11 predictions show, but I had to straighten out these players. That was a joke. I mean, there was players like... They were like, it's basically like someone just threw the players at the board, wasn't it? Nah, none of that. Not on my starting 11s, not with my OCD. They go straight. But you know what? I think it'll probably be 4-3-3. It wouldn't surprise me if it was 3 at the back though. But if it's 4-3-3, it's going to be like that. Simon Mignolet is a substitute. Klavan, Moreno, Woodburn, Henderson, Dom Solanke and Danny Ings. We're going to get into some of the chat now. Why is Trent in midfield? Come on, you Red, says 56 Landon. Trent's a midfielder by trade, isn't he? It's only this season and a little bit of last season we've seen him play that right-back position. I wonder if it is going to be more of a wing-back role. I would be kind of shocked if Trent was to play midfield, because we saw Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain when he signed for Liverpool. It was a few weeks until he started playing in the centre of the field because Klopp wanted to train these lads up. Maybe it's just that Henderson, he's played a lot of football over the last few weeks. Captain goes to the bench and we need other options in there to keep it a little bit fresh. Whatever Trent's going to do, whether it's right wing back, whether it's centre midfield, he's not going to let you down. That's the main thing. That's what this lad has shown us all season long. Chris Atkins wants a first goal scorer. I'm going to go Roberto Firmino is my first goal scorer. And then somebody else, Haran Mugo, was just put Ale. And if you want one of these limited edition t-shirts, they are on sale until we get knocked out of the Champions League or until we win it. It's the Redmen TV shop.bigcartel.com. They are boss, to be perfectly honest with you. I've been wearing mine a lot over the last couple of weeks and stuff. Joshua Whitehead, huge game for Liverpool today. We win, we get top 4. Come on, Reds. Isn't it funny the way that, after Roma and the heroics out there by this Liverpool side, we've got to concentrate on this big game in the Premier League and against one of our big rivals. These guys have been better than us for seasons now and they've been winning Premier League titles. We've not been doing anything. The table seems to have turned, but what good sides do is they don't let that European football affect their Premier League form. This Liverpool side, too many draws in the Premier League, and I totally understand why we're going for a Champions League final. You've got to sort of put your eggs into a certain basket, especially with the injuries around our midfield and the lack of depth up front. So I can understand it, but now the confidence these lads should have, we should just go there, beat Chelsea, tell them they're playing in the Europa League next season and move on to Brighton with a hell of a lap of honour, smash them, third place secured, and then on to the Champions League final against Real Madrid. What a week to be a Liverpool fan. Cian Brennan says Mo to break the record. He's got the record at the moment. It's a shared record. He will want that most goals scored in a 38-game season record to himself, won't he? I cannot wait. I want to see him score today. I want to see him get 3. I want him to win that golden shoe as well. Messi's got a game or two on him. They've got El Clasico tonight, haven't they? Golden shoe given to the top scorer in European leagues. I'm sure he'll want that. I'm sure he'll want the golden boot as well. I'm sure he'll want the Ballon d'Or. And I tell you what, if he delivers the Champions League to Liverpool Football Club, Mo Salah's got to win the Ballon d'Or. Surely. Haran Mugo again. Where's Lallana? Lallana is injured. They're talking about maybe last game of the season. Will he be available for the Champions League? Not 100% sure. There was rumours that Emre Can could be in contention for this game. He'd probably be in contention for the game against Brighton. And then there's a 2-week gap. You never know. We could have Lallana, we could have Emre Can on the bench in the Champions League final, providing a little bit of depth and maybe a little bit of steel towards the end of the game. It's so hard to focus on anything but the Champions League final now as a Liverpool fan, isn't it? I just find myself daydreaming about Kiev all the time. Like, I was on the plane home from Rome and I was daydreaming about Kiev. And then Paul's like, what's the matter with you? And I'm just smiling out the window of the plane, like, not focusing on anything, just thinking about Kiev. Because that's everything. That's what we've been building towards now since Jurgen Klopp came in. You know, we're all Liverpool fans. We've all been Liverpool fans, I'm sure, for a long time. I wasn't sure how close we were to number 6, and right now we're 90 minutes away from number 6. These lads can do it. These gladiators can do it. Oh my days, it's just so good. Like, I would like to see Woodburn come in if the game is looking up our way. Maybe the 70-minute mark. Aloha, Redmen TV, watching from Hawaii, says Ethan Hubbard. Thank you so much, mate. Mad just how far and wide this Liverpool family is now, and people who watch the Redmen TV and stuff. Hawaii, well played, sir, well played. Absolutely boss. Have you got anything for us, mate?
Yeah, an interesting one. Lauren Doherty and a few other people have said similar things. They think it might be 4-4-2 with Trent at right mid. And so it would be Wijnaldum and Milner in midfield.
Okay.
Mane on the wing.
Okay, that's interesting,
possible,
actually.
isn't it?
Yeah. That's a good shout, actually. I'd not even thought of that, as everybody knows, because I went through the 3 at the back. Yes, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. You know what? Why not ask questions of their 3 centre-halves? Why not put Salah and Firmino straight onto them and see what we can get out of them? That wouldn't surprise me. That seems like the best option for it now, doesn't it? You know, it's a position that Trent's a little bit more used to. He's used to bombing on as a right-back. Been really interesting, actually. It's only like, what, nearly 50 minutes now till kick-off. Can't wait for this game. Gutted they couldn't be there. I've spent too much time away from the family, and this face isn't welcome in Chelsea. Anybody who's been a fan of this channel for a long time will know why. Wow. Zubair Desai says, who is Hazard? I'll tell you who Hazard is. Hazard is a world-class player, and every time we come up against Chelsea, he's the one guy that I am just so jealous of that they've got and we haven't, because that guy, as soon as he puts his foot on the ball, as soon as he starts driving at defenders or midfielders, you see his class. And, you know, who have they gone with, actually? Have they gone with Morata, or have they gone with Giroud up front?
I find their team now.
I think I was talking to Louis yesterday from 100% Chelsea, and he thought they'd play like a 3 at the back, and then they'd have Hazard in like the number 10 behind Morata and Giroud. Now I doubt that. You know, but his knowledge of Chelsea is much better than mine. I thought they'd go with one or the other. I thought they'd either go with Willian and Hazard on the wings behind Giroud rather than Hazard in the 10.
So it's Courtois, Azpilicueta, Cahill, Rudiger,
yeah,
Moses, Kante, Bakayoko, Fabregas, Alonso, Hazard and Giroud.
Okay, yeah, so there's no Willian?
No, Willian's on the bench. Morata isn't on the bench.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Okay, so it's going to be a test for these Liverpool centre-halves regardless. We know Giroud's qualities. We know how well he's done against Liverpool over the past few years and stuff, and he's a big centre-forward. But you know what? We've played Dzeko in midweek, haven't we? We know what type of a centre-forward he is. Giroud's very, you know, similar in many ways. He'll look to bring the ball down, look to play in Hazard and whoever else, Fabregas, who's playing in and off him. It's going to be a test for these two. I would hope that these two have had enough tests over the last few weeks that they can stand up to it. Leave me your score predictions in the comments section below. We'll be back, of course, at half-time with Half-Time Live and after the game. And we're going to record the Final Word show after all of our post-match content. So if you want to subscribe to redmentv.com, it's £5 a month. The first month is free. We've got so much stuff going out there. In fact, I came in early today to record a stats and tactics show on the Roma game, looking at how Jurgen Klopp counted the Francesco's 4-2-4 and early on in the game of 4-3-3 and stuff. We went in depth on that. That'll be about 30-35 minutes long. That'll be up later tonight. Can't wait for this game. Liverpool, get the 3 points. Get 3rd place in the Premier League. I don't even want 4th. I want 3rd. 3rd is progress. Champions League final is progress. And then literally all eyes are on Kiev. Oh my days. I just can't wait. This smile just won't go away. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please, if you're around here and you watch our videos and you haven't subscribed, before filming we were on 248,000 subscribers. We're so close to 250,000. Please subscribe, please like the video, and I'll see you next time at half-time for Half-Time Live.